be destructive. If your boss tell you to do something crooked, please, I hope you will stand up and say, you know what, man, I got some morals here. I can't just do this. This is not right. But if you know it's right, you know you're supposed to be doing it, please do it. Please do it. And so the last thing, watch this, the last privilege that submission affords us is the privilege of appreciating other people's desires. Appreciate some other folks' desires. Appreciate what they want to do. Appreciate where they are. Go to Luke, the 10th chapter, verse 38 through 40. Luke 10, 38 through 40. I'm sorry, 38 through 42. My bad. 38 through 42. Luke 10, 38 through 42. You got it? The gospel according to Luke, you know, Luke was a physician. He wrote this gospel. He also wrote the book of Acts. You know, it's right after Mark, right before John. Amen. Luke, the 10th chapter, verses 38 through 40. You got it? It says, now as they were traveling along, he entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. She had a sister named Mary who was seated at the Lord's feet listening to his word. But Martha was distracted with all her preparations. As she came up to him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all this alone? Then tell her to help me. Jesus! Will you? I can't get her to submit for nothing. Mary is wild. Mary like to party. Mary like to hang out. Mary like to do all that. Jesus, I can't get her to do right. Jesus, can you get her to submit? Please. Get her to help me. She ain't doing nothing right. I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm preparing your food, I'm serving folks. She just sitting at your feet. Don't mean nothing to me that she's sitting at your feet. Please get her to help me, Lord. It says, but the Lord answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things. But only one thing is necessary, for Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. Martha, 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 I know you want me to put Mary in her place. I know you want me to straighten Mary out with her problems herself. She's just crazy, and she just sit at folks' feet and just get the word. But I want you to understand that she has chosen the best part for herself, and nobody can take it away from her. Why are you trying to take it away from her? Get this. It's liberating when I can submit to your desire and stop trying to manipulate you and make you feel like you're wrong because you have a desire to do something for the Lord in another way. Oh, what she was doing, what Mary was doing was just as important as what Martha was doing. Mary decided, I'm going to get the word, Martha. We cook and clean all the time. That's all you know how to do is cook and clean anyway. Why don't we just take some time off and sit at the Lord's feet and get us a word? The word was not important to Martha. Serving was important to Martha. We're going to deal with that next time. So she thinks that Mary is wrong because Mary wants the word. And Martha thinks she's right because she wants to serve and feed and do all that kind of stuff. See, you become a manipulator when you try to get people to do what you think they should do. Oh, y'all ain't talking. Y'all ain't never been manipulated before. Okay, well, I'm going to manipulate all y'all and then make y'all feel bad when y'all don't do what I tell y'all to do. Amen. And so what you have to understand is, watch this, some people will never be happy when you found something that make you happy. Mm-hmm. If they can get in on it, if they don't feel like it's worth anything, if they don't feel comfortable with it, they got a problem with you because you happy with it. Jesus said, leave that girl alone, Martha. Shoot. All you do is wash dishes, All you doing, can you put the vacuum down 1 second and just come enjoy the word? Because I got something to say. We'll eat later on. Matter of fact, I'll help you clean if you need me to clean, because Jesus was the greatest servant of all. Jesus wasn't one of them preachers like we have today. They can only have folks serving him, but can never serve. So Jesus was probably like, look, man, we'll get this thing straightened out. Hey, listen, Mary is getting a word right now. She's meditating on what I'm talking about. She's receiving from me. Martha, you so worried about this and worried about that. Stop worrying all the time. Easy come, easy go, Martha. Pastor Rico, preach that. Go get Pastor Rico tape, Martha. He preach easy come, easy go. I told him to preach it. Amen.
Just for you.
Amen. And so, anytime everything is about us and we can't value other people's desires, we become manipulators. We want people to give in to our desires and neglect their own all the time. But when you got a submissive spirit, you can appreciate other people's wishes and not feel slighted when they choose something else over you. I can't believe you chose to go. Well, you know, women have this problem all the time. This is not a man thing, but this is a woman thing. I ain't beating up women, but watch this. I can't believe you chose to go with Sally and then choose to come with me and my thing. Y'all ain't never heard that before.
Yeah,
women do that all the time. Yeah. Women do that all the time. They get mad at one woman because she chose to hang out with one friend and didn't come hang out with you. You a manipulator. Maybe that's why she don't want to hang out with you. Your manipulative self.
Oh, Lord.
Stop that. Let people enjoy what makes them happy.
That's right.
And if they like you, they'll come hang out with you again. I told y'all last week, sometimes God is separating from people.
That's right.
Stop trying to hold on to them. Let them go. And if they for you, y'all hook up again. Not the end of the world. Okay? And so, watch this. Here's what we have to understand is that submission really boils down to self-denial. Write that down. Self-denial. 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 A lot of the times, we have been so exposed to such a distorted form of biblical submission that we either embrace something that's unhealthy or we reject the topic of submission altogether. Get this, watch this. So what happens is, instead of us understanding that it's more about self-denial, we see it through our eyes of self-hatred. Because anytime you tell me to submit because of a distorted view or distorted teaching or because of abuse, remember I said that nothing hurts submission more than religion, because religion has abused the topic. And so anytime you tell me to submit, I have a flashback. I remember the last preacher who told me to submit. He took everything I had, beat me up from the pulpit, talking about me like a dog, ran me through mud, mistreated me. No, I ain't submitting. Because you got a distorted view, because anytime you hear the word submit, you have a flashback about what happened to you in church once. It becomes distorted. Because somebody manipulated you in the past. Somebody used this, or maybe you were in an abusive relationship with a woman or a man or whatever. And they told you, because I'm the head and he ain't under nobody, how you the head and you ain't subject to nobody? You don't even love Jesus. How you the head? You get all messed up and say, man, I ain't submitting. The last joke I submitted to beat me up. Yeah. The last woman I loved like that took me for everything I got and left me. I ain't doing nothing. And so we get such this distorted view that when we hear this topic, self-hatred comes out. do my own